Me and you have seen that one person in our lives that can manage their whole list of hobbies and still have time after. This 3-step blueprint will show you how. Number 1, comfort and risk go hand in hand to making balance sustainable. Too much of one can silently destroy our lives and make balance seem impossible. Here's why. Comfort is our home base where we come back to escape our reality or our problems. When we go to escape, we soon stay because it's convenient. If you're in your home base so often that it's built into your schedule, you already lost track of time by doing the things that reinforce comfort, like scrolling after having a bad day, binge eating a whole bag of chips after a breakup, or even staying in bed for the whole day. These all enforce the idea of effortless discomfort, which is when the body and mind like the action of releasing our stress or anxiety, but don't like the consequences that come after. We soon wallow about how we will change, how we will stop, but we won't take any action to do exactly just that. Having a home base that you can come back to makes you feel like you have a permanent home. That home should not make up most of your work, but most of your rest. And this leads me to risk, the opposite cousin of comfort that we never reinforce or like. For some people, this is very different, and most of their life is being a risk taker, being a rebel, etc. But being risky and uncomfortable all the time causes this intense anxiety that does not get expressed. We are so focused on taking on bigger and better challenges and risks that we forget to take care of our home base. That home starts to drift away, but you don't notice it, so you keep taking risks. And when you have emotions to express, they cannot be expressed healthily, meaning that emotion goes one of two ways: back inside of you or in your external environment. If your emotions go back inside of you, they stay inside of you, building up until you suddenly burst. One way to know that your emotions are being expressed inside of you is noticing more criticism, negative thoughts, bottled emotions, and feeling overall really heavy. You feel and have such an emotional weight on your chest that it bleeds into your mindset, which is the basis of how you look at your reality. When someone starts focusing on these feelings every day, they become harder to shake off because you're not stopping the information from reaching you, but maintaining the thought process. So in response, your mind starts to feel cluttered. With more mental space being taken up by your emotions, you have less space to process your environment, actions, or responsibilities, leading to constantly being distracted, unable to think properly, and feeling consumed. Now, if your emotions decide to be expressed in your outer environment, then your reality starts to distort. You now see the negative in everything and nothing can be trusted. In these situations, we would resort to our internal home, but we never focused on making one since we were so busy taking risks. So we essentially don't have an internal home. Instead, we run away from reality itself and distract ourselves by taking more risks, hoping that if we change our environment, our emotions in our reality will change. The emotions that we express in the world follow us where we go because we have not learned the lesson that we were meant to learn. So instead, similar situations start arising and we get the same emotions coming over and over. Your emotions are made from yourself. You cannot escape reality because then you would be escaping it yourself. Because then you would be escaping yourself. We are so in tune and connected to the world around us and ourselves that without it, we feel disconnected. Our emotions shape our reality, and our reality shapes us. Stop trying to run away and distract yourself when you should be facing reality, because you attract everything you don't want if you believe it. Let me say that again. You attract what you don't want if you believe it. Balancing both of these not only keeps an internal home, but a lifestyle that includes harmony between comfort and risk. Be brave enough and bold enough to put yourself out there and deal with discomfort, but also be courageous and kind to let yourself recharge and rest. Know what you want to do and do it, because there are social media, people, and standards that are constantly telling us how we should look, what we should do, and what habits are good, but not everyone is the same. Therefore, social standards do not exist. We are different people with different lifestyles, with different goals, and letting other people that we don't even know decide what we do means that we're living for them. We are then living for their validation, their approval of our own life, but realize that they are never going to have a valid opinion on you or your life because they don't know you the way you know you. You are basically being a slave and letting other people make your decisions without having a say in it. This is your life, and you can make what you want from it by just gaining control and not letting other people's opinions affect what you do. And to actually know what you will start doing or will keep doing, ask yourself these 3 questions. Will it help me mentally, socially, or physically? If this is an action that does not help you in any way, remove it. It's unnecessary, and if it's not helping you, it's either a buffer for something else or it's something that's hurting you. Do I even like doing this, or are the opinions of others pushing me to do this? We are constantly around people and the media telling us what to do, how to behave, and how to look to be an aesthetic. You cannot let these opinions drive your actions. If they want you to do something so bad, then let them do it for themselves. This is your life, and everything around you is a mirror. So if you decide to believe the opinions of others, then reality will mirror that back to you. Does it work with my schedule? A lot of times we find something to do that we like and it helps us, but it doesn't fit into our schedule, so we fit it in anyways, and it makes us feel like we have less time. Your schedule is curated to you, therefore what you add to it should also be curated to you. If something does not fit or takes up too much time, shorten the length of when you do it and make it where it has the least possible conflicts for you. I recommend making a schedule or actually mentally planning what you're going to do so you have an idea where to go, how to do it, and what to expect. Learn how to rest, not give up, because there's a very clear difference between the two. Resting is when your body, your mind, your energy needs to reset. It needs to be cleaned out and you just overall feel drained. Then take a day to relax, do something for yourself, or lessen the intensity of what you have to do. This is not about letting your whole schedule fall through and finally stopping. When you stop, the brain starts to think, oh, we don't have to do this tomorrow or any other day. I'm free. Your brain is not free if you learn to rest every single day, because that's going to become your home base, and where you start to resort to leads to the never-ending cycle of discomfort. Giving up is letting your schedule fall through or putting a stop to things. You lose momentum before you even start to gain it. Why are you stopping? Yes, sometimes we feel like giving up because it's hard, but it's meant to be hard so we can grow and evolve in similar situations to do better. Your time is valuable here, and every second you're wishing your life away or giving up, your dreams are gonna become farther and farther down the road. And it sucks hearing that, but it should motivate you to keep going, rest when you need to, and quickly get back on track to your dreams. Okay, it might be just me, but every week I manage to get out a podcast episode for you guys, which is crazy. I had a very packed schedule, and I honestly thought there was no way I was gonna get out. And here we are. This is your host to the Blueprint of Success podcast signing off, and I appreciate my whole audience.